What's up, Strength Squad? How you doing? Today, we are going to talk about one of the fundamental principles of human movement, human mechanics, and one of the foundational positions of strength development, and that's the hip hinge. Hip hinges are used in deadlifts, bent rows, cleans, any hang position, tons of things. And what you will notice, we've given you the squat already, is that there are certain foundational movement patterns, mechanical movements, positions that if we master, everything else becomes significantly easier. Okay? So what we're going to do is get Coach Brandon to grab a set of dumbbells, and he's going to go through a few deadlifts. We're going to use a Romanian deadlift just for the example, and you're going to watch Brandon roll the hip, maintain good back position, firing the hamstrings by pushing the butt to the back of the wall, or the back of the room, and then pushing through the center of the feet, extending the hips, and bringing them back underneath the body. So you can see the engagement of the hamstrings right there, and he's accomplishing that by rolling the hip back, pushing the butt back away from the heels, and he's going to pause right here. We're going to point out a few key elements of this. Number one, look where his weight is. That weight is over the center of his foot. So mechanically, he's as efficient as he can be, because when he goes up, watch, those weights are moving in a straight line. One of the biggest mistakes you see early lifters make is they let the weights swing and drift out in front of them. And remember, any distance that you create between your body and the object you're holding creates unnecessary and additional stress in the lower back. Let's talk back position now. When Brandon stands up and grabs those weights, he's going to pull his shoulders down away from the ears. He's going to roll them back so we engage the rhomboids, the traps, and the lats deep down in here. And he's doing that by, again, driving the dumbbells back in line with his legs. So you can see they ride the side of his legs the whole way through the lift. Brandon?
Yeah, everything else you covered great, but one thing I would say, typically when people hinge, they get confused with folding, right? They think they're hinging their hips back, but in reality, Matt's can demonstrate, they just fold forward. So yes, there is a little bit of a hinge going on, but then you can see that you got that upper back rounding, you get that lower lumbar that's rounded as well, which can be very dangerous, can cause injury and pain to the back and through the hips. So like Matt was saying, the emphasis of pushing those hips to the back of the room, really lighten up those hamstrings and not folding forward by keeping a nice engaged, strong core and midsection trunk. It's gonna help this movement be perfected.